Hello and welcome to a demonstration of the CS6310 course recommendation engine. This engine provides a web portal to allow students to connect to a Groby solver and provide course preferences, which will then solve and provide recommendations based off of the student's preferences, other student preferences, as well as environment variables that are set by an administrator. Professors and TAs are able to view which courses they are instructing, as well as the preference count and the recommendation count for those courses. And administrators are able to sign in and view an entire aggregate count, as well as set those specific environment variables on the Groby solver. So let's go ahead and take a look at what an administrator would see. So the administrator is able to see an aggregate student demand, and as you can see right now, there are no student preferences submitted, and there are only a couple of student recommendations submitted based off of the completion of the previous semester. And we can look back and see that the current semester is 4, and that the current student count per class max is 100, and that there are a maximum of 3 courses per semester. So this means that the student preferences that are received and kept are 3, and the number of recommendations that are returned to students based off of their preferences are also 3. So let's go ahead and sign out, and let's log in as an instructor. So the instructor is able to see these are the courses that they are responsible for, their course number, as well as the preference count and the recommendation count. Now for this specific example, you'll note that the recommendation count is 3 here and recommendation count is 0 here. This 3 will not change because we will be signing in as a student who has already received a recommendation to be a part of this class, but this machine learning count should change because we will be submitting a preference as that student for this course, which is currently not recommended to them. And now let's go ahead and log in as the student. Now as the student, you're able to see your previous courses taken, which this student only took courses in semester 1 and received grades for both of them. The student is able to view the current recommendation, which, as I indicated, is already shows that the student is recommended to take the software development process, but also this Intro to Health Informatics course. We can see the current preferences, which the student does not have a current preference. We can see submitted preference. We can see that the student has not submitted any preferences, and we can look at past recommendations where we're able to see recommendation for the first courses that they took during the semester, and then the recommendations that followed up after those courses were completed. So let's go ahead and submit recommendations, preferences as the student. So we know that she already took the first 2, so let's go ahead and just have her sign up for the next 5 in order. I accidentally skipped one. Health Informatics, Software Design, Health Informatics. Alright, and we can submit this request. And you can see the request went out with the correct ranking that we just specified, and the recommendations that come back are the course that she was already recommended to take, the next course that she specified as her rank 2, and then it skipped the high performance computer architecture and went to the software architecture design based off of the solver's recommendation. So these are the recommendations that were given to her, and these are the courses that she preferred to take. So now if we go back and we sign back in as the instructor, we're able to see that the preference count changed for both of these courses, but the recommendation count only changed for one, and again that's because the student was already recommended to take the software development process course. And if we go and log in as the administrator, we're able to see the aggregate demand shows that the courses that are re-specified in her preferred order were 1, 2, and 3. And even though she was given a recommendation to take the software architecture and design course, because she submitted a preference for the high performance computer architecture, that is the course that she is currently listed as belonging to. And we can see that the recommendation count has changed here as well, because this used to be a 1, and the machine learning count has also changed as well, and the software development process stayed the same. And that is a complete demonstration of our course recommendation engine. Thank you.